Morning, everybody. Welcome to Core and Stretch. Today you need nothing but yourself and some space on the floor. If you have a yoga mat or some type of exercise mat, roll it out. And I'm glad you decided to join me this morning. We're going to start with just a small stretch to wake up everything, and then we'll get into our core segment. It'll be about 15 minutes, and then we'll stretch for the rest of class. We're going to start with cat-cow. Doing it in a tabletop position with a flat back. Hands underneath the shoulders. Hips right on top of the knees. Take an inhale, drop your belly, look up. And then exhale to round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the knees. Exhale, round. Keep moving, inhaling and exhaling as you arch and round the back. One last time. And come back to center, neutral spine. Reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. Hold and balance. And then release now. Left arm forward, right leg back. Hold and balance. Back to center, left hand behind the head. Open the elbow to the sky. It's not going to get all the way there. And then bring the elbows together. Open, close. Open, close. 3 more. 2, 1, and switch. Right arm, open, close. Three more. 2, and 1. Walk the hands out forward. Tuck the toes, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a second to drop one leg then the other. And then come to the tippy toes, roll your way forward into a plank position. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now give yourself a little rest, and we're going to get into it. Get my timer ready. Our first exercise is going to be a plank, just like we did. I'm going to give you guys the option, though. You can choose, there we go. You can choose either forearm plank or palm plank. So that honestly is going to depend on how your wrists feel and how they handle holding your body weight. If that's not something that's very comfortable for you, then choose forearms. So that would be your choice. Forearm plank like so, or palm plank like so. In either of those options, you can always drop your knees. And we're going to go for 30 seconds. We'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Hold and breathe. Take your hips and tuck them under slightly. Check in with your torso. Is it parallel to the mat? That's our goal here for the final 20 seconds in this plank. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take that rest and flip over. We're going to do high boat to low boat. High boat looks like this. Low boat looks like this. We're just going to go back and forth between the two. You ready? Here we go. Down and up. Now you can put your hands behind you for help. You can also drop a foot and just do one leg extending and always have a supported leg. So make it work for you. Make it work for your body. Couple more seconds. 2, 1, rest. Flip yourself over onto your belly. Our last exercise in this round. We're going to reach our right arm and left leg. Lift them up, lower them down, and switch left arm, right leg. Ready, set, go. Swimmers. Eight seconds left. And rest. Nicely done. All right, back to the top, starting with our plank. Get yourselves ready. We'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Plank for 30 seconds. Keep your entire spine long. That means your neck as well. We got this. We're here for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over to a seated position. We've got our high to low boat coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Halfway there. Two, one, rest. And our last one in the round is back extension, that alternating swimmer. Onto your belly, you got a couple seconds. Ready, and go. Opposite arm, opposite leg lift. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, y'all. Good job on that round. We've got another round of 3 exercises, starting with, actually it's 2 exercises, but we're gonna do right leg and left leg, so that'll be two different sets of 30 seconds. Alternating, nope, I lied. Single leg is what I meant to say, the up. So one leg is gonna be straight, the other one's gonna be bent. Then we're gonna reach straight arm and straight leg together. That's our V up. You can crunch like this, or if you've got it in you, you can come all the way up with the torso. I encourage you to try to keep this bottom leg lifted instead of dropping it down every single time. All right, let's get cracking. Let's all do the same side so we don't get confused. Bend your right leg, straighten your left. Take your right arm over your head, strong. Left hand behind the head for support. And begin. Right hand and left foot combine. And rest. Right hand behind the head, right leg straight. Left arm overhead. Bend your left leg. Get yourself ready. We'll begin in 3, 2, left hand to right foot. Here we go. Halfway there. And rest. Next up, we're going side plank to side plank. I encourage you to do this one on your forearms. Be in your side plank, then you just place your forearm down and roll through to the other side. Ready, set, go. Take your time. Try to keep your body completely straight as you move from side to side. You can also do this one on your palms if you'd like. And done. Okay, one more round. And then we stretch. Hooray! Starting with our alternating V-up. No, I don't know why I keep saying that. Single leg V-up. Straighten your left leg. Straighten your right arm overhead. Bend your right leg and begin. And rest. Start to switch everything to the other side. Bend your left leg, straighten your right. Right hand behind the head, left arm straight. And begin. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, we finish up with the side plank to side plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Last 5 seconds. And rest. Take a child's pose. Walk your hands forward. Send your hips back. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Start to roll your way up from your child's pose into a tabletop. Take your right arm up towards the sky and inhale. Then exhale, slide your right hand, palm facing up all the way to the left until your right ear and shoulder come to the mat. You can keep your left hand here where it was, or reach it out forward. And then walk your left hand back in if you reached it forward. Press into the palm as you reach your right arm back up to the sky on an inhale and down on an exhale. As you inhale this time, other arm comes up And exhale, slide the hand all the way through. Same options apply here with that right arm. If you walk the right hand forward, bring it back down. And inhale, reach your left arm back up to the sky. Exhale, release. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes, bring your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Stand full with the stillness and let the heels journey towards the ground. Then bend your knees. Bring your thumbs up and your pinkies down. And slide your hands forward, keeping your hips lifted over your knees. And drop your chest to the ground. This is called puppy pose. Back to center, walk your hands on up. Take your hands behind you, interlace, press down and away. Release the hands, interlace them in front, press away, round the upper back. And release. Walk yourself forward into a lunge with the left foot between the hands. Rise yourself up and stack so that you've got, there we go, 90-degree angles. Actually, you're probably going to want to walk that left leg forward just a little bit because we're going to sink our hips forward. You want to make sure the knee stays relatively over top of the ankle. So sink your hips down, one hand on either side of the foot. Try to keep a long spine as best you can. You listen to your body. Your right hip flexor will tell you when you need to stop. If you're looking for a little more of an active stretch, a little more strengthening this morning, you can lift the back leg. Start to come on up and take your right foot over to the left. So it's going to be behind your knee. Walk your left foot in a little bit. Take your left forearm to your thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Nice side body stretch. It feels really good inside. If you notice yourself turning inward, can you open your armpit up to the sky? Pull it back. Feel the difference there? Ah, so good. Come on back up. And we'll take a hamstring stretch. Flex your front toes, straighten out your front leg, and bring your hands towards the mat. Now this might be really intense for you. You might need to bend this leg. I'm feeling a little soreness from my workout, so I'm going to keep my legs slightly bent here. If you have yoga blocks, you could always bring your hands to yoga blocks instead if the floor feels far away. Slide your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. We'll come into that lunge position. Dropping the hips down, keeping a long spine. And start to rise yourself up. Take your left foot over to the right forearm on the thigh, left arm up and over, side body stretch. Come on back up. Take your left foot back behind you. Straighten your right leg. Flex your toes up to the sky. And fold. Again, you can bend your right knee if you need to. And then slide your right leg back and have a seat on your heels. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Neck stretch. Maybe even reach your right fingertips down towards the ground to encourage your shoulder to stay down. And back to center, other way. It's a good moment to close your eyes if you haven't already and take some deeper breaths. And come back to center. Lay yourself all the way down onto your back. When you get there, cross your right leg over your left. You can stay here if this is enough stretch for you. If you like more, bring your legs towards your body. Hug your left hamstring. Use your right elbow to gently press your right knee away. Slowly unravel your legs and switch, taking the left leg on top this time, hugging your right hamstring in towards you, using your left elbow to press your left knee away gently. See if you can relax your shoulders now. Again, close your eyes. Breathe deep into your belly. Feel your rib cage expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. And release. Pull your left knee into your chest and your right leg straight down to the ground. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, drop your knee over to the right and bring your left arm out to the left. Back to center and release your left leg down. Pull your right knee into the chest. Take a big breath in. And the exhale, drop your knee over to the left, right arm out. Bring it back to center and bring both knees into the chest. Give them a big hug. And take your hands to the back of the legs. And we'll rock and roll a few times. The length of the spine until you come all the way up to a seat. Thank you for joining me this morning or this afternoon or whenever you have joined me today. Appreciate you being here as always, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have an awesome rest of your day.